John Tessler here with GeekyKOOL.com, and I'm here with comic book artist and co-creator of the New Mutants, Mr. Bob Mcloud. How are you doing, Bob?
Very good, thanks.
When you created the New Mutants with Chris Claremont, was there one character that you really enjoyed creating?
Yeah, I would say Cannonball was my favorite as far as the creation goes, because I was making him totally not like any superhero I had ever seen up to that point. I wanted him to look just like a gawky teenager, not like Superman. And so I had a good time just trying to make him look normal.
Is there a character that you've created throughout your entire career other than Cannonball that you like more than another one?
Not really. You know, when you create these, you become like your children, you know, so you don't really have a favorite, you just love them all.
What made you want to be a comic book artist?
I actually didn't want to be a comic book artist. I wanted to be a cartoonist and have my own newspaper comic strip, some kind of funny comic strip on, you know, similar to Calvin and Hobbes, Peanuts. I kind of got into comic books because a friend of mine was working at a grocery store with me. We were stocking shelves, and he was a big Marvel Comics fan. And I had never really read Marvel Comics. I read some Superman comics mostly when I was a kid. And so I thought I'd kind of get my foot in the door working in comics and then move on to other things. And got my start at Marvel after a few rejections and a lot of thinking about exactly what I needed to do to get work. And then my career kind of took off in comics, so I stayed with it.
Any advice for new artists that are just starting out?
It's a tough market right now. You're competing with everybody in the world, where I was only competing with people that were in New York City when I started out. But there's a lot of opportunity now with graphic novels and Kickstarter and self-publishing. It's much cheaper to do that now than it was when I started out. There's storyboards for TV shows and movies. There's animation, character design. There's all these ways to make money, make a living as an artist that some of those weren't around when I started out. So the main thing is just try to get your work out there in one way or another so that somebody can see it, and just keep knocking on the doors and keep having the faith.
How can people find you on social media?
I'm mainly just on Facebook. I have a website, BobMcloud.com, and I'm on Facebook pretty much every day, just checking in, seeing what's going on. That's about it. Oh, I also have a Patreon page, Bob Mcoud, Patreon/Bob Mcoud, I think, where I post examples of my work every day, before and after inks, and other, various things.
Thank you for taking a few minutes with GeekyKOOL.com.
All right, thanks.